And welcome to Inside Light Racing. This is round number 3 for ILR4 in China. I sincerely apologise for the delay of the stream getting up. It is because my co-commentator's game is going crazy on spectator view right now. And he can't see a thing, so we were trying our best to get it sorted. Unfortunately, we didn't get any luck at all with sorting it. So, it'll be just me today in commentary box. I am Jess, by the way. Hello. Interesting thing is, I was at F1 eSports yesterday. Went on the sleeper train afterwards because I had college today. Only had 3 hours sleep, so should be interesting to see if I can live up to the standards of commentating again, but we shall see how it goes. So the current fastest lap time at the moment is a 1:31.0. So I'm just going to get the fitted tyres. There we go. A lot of people are on the ultra softs at the moment. I think we got a red glitch on the Force India. Great. That's interesting. But anyway, a lot of people on the ultra softs. I have got confirmation from the drivers that it is going to be a wet race. It is going to be intermediate tyres. No, I haven't fallen asleep, Matt. I wouldn't for an ILR stream, I can tell you that, but it's all good. We were just trying to sort out the problems, didn't get sorted, but hey ho. But it's better having a stream than no stream. So, tyres on offer today, ultra softs, and ultra soft, supers and softs, but it won't affect anything because it will start on intermediates. Everyone will start on intermediate tyres. Probably be a few on the ultras. Now, I'm getting a lot of cars on the rev glitch when I go on broadcaster view. This is interesting. Very interesting, but we should be okay. As well, Mr. Stim on a lap as well. He done very well last week in Bahrain. So we are keeping our fingers crossed that he does well here in China. China, some very difficult corners to undertake, really. It is. Oh, and he's going into the pits now. So I've got to make sure I don't follow him out. There we go. There's quite a lot of people going to the pits right now. We've got Gav Pig on his outlap at the moment. The Force India took a surprising win last week after a very, very brilliant strategy from him. Shield Drive is on course to get pole again. Nicolo is no longer as retired. I think his lap time got invalidated due to someone holding him up, I think. So that was a bit of a shame. But we've still got a few more people to set their lap time, so we are looking forward to that. Massive shout out to 17 of you who are watching the stream. Don't forget also ILR3, that's on at exactly the same time as ILR4. So if you want to find out how they're doing, make sure you check that out as well. Have both of them on at the exact same time. Find out what's going on with that. So, let me just get the lap data up. There we go. Gab Pick is on a lap. Yeah, the rev glitch is basically on everyone today. GG game. But anyway, I can't do an onboard with Gav Pig because it will go up with this. And I don't really want to hear the rev glitch all the time. So, approaching turn 3 and 4, that swooping turn, he almost lost it a little bit there. He's on the soft tyres. Don't think it matters what tyres you go on to. Maybe he doesn't know that it's going to be a rat race, but we started on the soft. He started on the soft, but obviously he'll go to the inters during the race. So inters during the race should be interesting because the weather can change ever so slightly. It can change from inters to dry. I hope, to be honest, I really do hope it is changeable conditions here. in Bahrain, in China, sorry. You can probably tell now I've only had like 3 hours sleep, but I'm still at it. I'm still good, still up it, still committed. There you go. As he's going towards the long straight coming up. Not going to be a very fast lap time, unfortunately. Nope, he is going to the pits. Right, let's see who else on an out lap. I think, yeah, he is on an out lap as well. Jay Carty, he's just about to start a lap pretty soon as well. I think we could also see someone at some point possibly get into the 129s. We could see someone go into that, but maybe we won't. So Jay Carty's just, let's see if I can go on board with him. Please no rev glitch. Yes, okay. The first driver on board with no rev glitch. We can actually follow him around a lap around China today. He's looking not too bad going through the first couple of corners. So looking good for him. Going to 7th gear. Going all the way to 8th. Going through that swooping right-hander. Very crucial to get the braking zone absolutely right. Not the trickiest corner on the circuit. Now the very long corner coming up here. He gets it absolutely right. Staying in 5th gear for that corner. Dropping it down to 4th. 3rd gear. 4th gear. All the way down to 5th again. Clipping the corner to gain some speed. Braking just before the 100 metre board here, which is absolutely crucial. This corner definitely reminds me of Spain. You have to make sure you get it right. The long DRS straight coming right up. As he gets it enabled. He enables it right now. Full power here at 204 miles per hour. I still need to get it changed to kilometers an hour, but I forgot to check it. But there we go. That's life. He's about to cross the final corner. Is he going to set pole? Let's see. Yes, he is. A 130.7. A great lap from him, and we followed him. I can tell if he was on a good lap, and he was on a good lap. So he will have time, I think, to set another one. Yes, he will. So let's see if Chill Drive can do any better. Oh, no, I don't want you on that. No. I'll click the one button. That doesn't really help. And Chill Drive, let's see how he's on. He's on the 3rd sector at the moment. Going into this. Let's see if I can go on board with him. Right, there's no glitch for me here. DRS enabled for him. He is braking towards the 100 metre board again. Going towards the long straight. Gaining the absolute speed. Already gaining power when he needs it. Oh, he went wide. That he's probably not going to get pole. No, he's not. He's in the gravel. What a shame. How is Farbird doing? What lap time is he setting? He's in 2nd place. He has improved on his lap time, but not enough to slinch pole. So, Jay Carty is your pole man with a 130.7. We could have seen some faster lap times, but due to the fact it's going to be a wet race, a lot of these guys have set the setups to be wet. So that's why some of them were struggling with the corners and stuff, because obviously it's a part firme. Oh, some Force India debris has just appeared. Some AI. Don't know entirely what happened there, but your pole man or go to the pit. He is not setting another lap time. But he doesn't need to be because he's on pole. A few people on faster laps there, and a few people actually got held up as well. So that's interesting. But Jay Carty, well done to him. Great job. As he is the man to beat today. Well, not him. And Farber will be catching him with a hook. Basically. That's what it is. So we're just about to get the standings up. There we go. So, Jay Carter, your pole man, with a 130.7, with Farber in second place with a 130.79. 15 thousandths of a second separating between first and second. That is close. Whitson in third, Chill fourth, Huberto in fifth, Robo in sixth, Carmez in seventh, Jack Tyler in eighth, Niccolo in ninth, Kingdom Martin rounding up your top 10. And we've got Gab Pick in 11, Trench Gun at 12, Cam K 13, Rich 14, Mr. Sky 15, Ryan Racer 17, Ryan Berry 17th, Red Bull Lawley 18th, Mr. Sim 96, 19th. Oh, that was just in time there. I got the standings just about right. Eventually, anyway. So I hope you're all ready for a crack of the race, especially that it's now going to be a wet one. Here we go, here's the rain. Live in Shanghai. The first full wet race of the season in ILR4. This can prove to be very interesting, because we never had a wet race in ILR4 yet. A few people in ILR4 have hardly had any practice at all with these conditions in the wet. So it's very intriguing to see how well they do around these types of tracks in the wet. See how they manage as well. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, no carnage. Saying that there might be, so I'm not going to jinx anything at the moment. So we've got Mr. Steer, McGab Pig, Jack Tyler waiting. As we've got the formation lap to go. A few people starting to warm up their tyres already as Jay Carty leads the way for the formation grid. A great chance to make sure the wet setup is the best. And we would already see as well which person has got the wet perfectly. Also, I'd like to point out as well, I will need to give a massive shout out to these guys because I forgot to do it. Well, actually no, this is my first ILR stream since then, but a massive well done to anyone who took part in the ILR casting team for the 24 Hours of Daytona. You did ILR proud no matter where you finished. You did a great job. You didn't finish last. That's the most important thing. You did well. I think you were 26th, I believe. So, well done to all the members who took part. It must have been a very great experience. And hopefully more opportunities to come for you guys. I'm more of a commentator than a racer, as I found out in the WTF1 event. I'm not going to do any more karting events anytime soon until I get some more practice in at home. So, but it must have been like that they had a good time. So well done to you guys. Hope you have rested and then obviously you have rested, but hey ho. So, just a cheeky plug. Oh. No sound my end. On the broadcast view, just on the onboard. This is interesting. Oh no, don't worry, it's all good, it's all good. I thought I was hearing things, but let me get the tyres everybody's on. No, I don't want you. There we go. Everyone's on the Inters, obviously. There's no one on the Ultras. So that is good to see, because if anyone was on the Ultra Soft tyres, they will start to struggle. I got to say right now, as all the graders lining up for the formation lap, a lot of people got disqualified from it. 4 people. I think I've never known an ILR race where no one gets disqualified. I know at least someone gets disqualified. Now, 3 lights, 4 lights. Oh, a bit of a delay there. 5 lights. And it's all away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. And Faber gets a good start, actually. Jay Carty already dropping his way down the field. Jay Carty's all the way down in 4th place at the moment. Not the best for him. He's a bit under pressure from the guys. Let's see how they're making through turn 2. This is quite crucial. All making it through massively well, which is brilliant to see. Let's see what's going on with the back of the field. No major damage at the moment. As I was saying that, somebody's been pushed almost into a wall. Major Davis seems to be having a bit of pace issues at the moment, but Faber is leading. Chill Drive in 2nd, Ritson in 3rd, Carmez in 4th in the Ferrari. And we got the Renault trying to defend from the Haas on the inside. He does it. And we got the Toro Rosso of Robo, not that far behind also, catching up to Jay Carty. Jay Carty is definitely the biggest loser at the moment. Definitely the biggest loser. And we've got a massive train forming up ahead here at this stage, going towards it. Visit me, it's starting to get quite worse around here. Oh my word, there was someone lagging in the background. It was probably a Ferrari of Nicolo, I think. But the Toro Rosso tries to defend from the other Renault. He's on a Renault sandwich right now. Oh, we had a desync from Trench Gun, I think. He's dropped it down. Yes, he has. He is now fighting with another Force India. Force India's been pushed wide. They're both wide. A lot of people are wide here going towards lap 2. Trench Gun is all the way down into 14th position right now. Jack is all the way up into 4th now, but Carl Meds is right behind him. Going to turns 3 and 4 coming up. A few people trying to jinx people in the chat. Well, I'm not going to say anything, because otherwise it would cause some issues. Just saying. Just saying. As we're on lap 2, as Carl Mez has dropped the pace a little bit, so let's not follow him. Let's see who else we've got to follow. Right at the front, we've got Ritson in 3rd. He's doing not a bad job at the moment, actually. In 3rd position. We got the Renault of Jack Tyler, not that far behind either. So let's go straight to Jack Tyler in the Renault. Hitting the DRS straight. It won't be enabled, obviously, due to these horrible wet conditions. As the Renault tries to dive it in. Oh, almost wheel touching. What a move! Ritson defends off him. He's still in 3rd position. What some great defensive moves from him. Jack is definitely not giving up without a fight. He would have had the DRS, but all it's now enabled now is the slipstream. Very tricky corner to get right. A few people using assist here, a few people not. It is a very tier at the moment. And Jack has lost loads of bit of momentum at the moment. Rickson is doing fine where he is, but with Rickson, he's going to do all he can to try and catch up to Chill Drive and Faber right in front. I think we also got a battle right up ahead as well. Let's see. Yes, we have. We've got Robo and Mr. Sky. The Toro Rossos and the Red Bulls fighting for their lives. The Red Bull is closing up. I'm riding on board with Mr. Sky at the moment. This is a very tricky corner to try and overtake, but a lot of people try to overtake it and get it done. Tries to make a move around the inside. Looks like the Renault, oh my god. Looks like the Red Bull got it done. He got it done. Oh, and he's gripped the grass. He's hit the grass. Couldn't really see what happened my end because we are at this view at the moment, but he has lost a bit of time to miss the sky. Robo's now 5/10 per second now. Separating between him and Mr. Sky. That is crazy right now. The battle for the lead is getting interesting as well. Let's see what we could do for them. Here we go. We've got third place of Ritson closing in. We got Cam and Nicolo fighting, but this is more important, the battle for the lead. Short Drive is already pulling away. 7/10 of a second separating between these two. They're fighting head to toe right here in China. I think we got some battles happening midway through the field as well. Let's see where Nicolo's battle is doing. I think Nicolo's got the move done, but he's suffered a bit of lag issues. He is losing a bit of time between Gavpig and Kingdom Martin as he tries to squeeze Mercedes of Kingdom Martin. And yeah, I think, yeah, Trench Gun did. Oh, there was a bit of contact there. Luckily, no damage given, unfortunately. That's all good. Unfortunately, there's no damage. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, let's go back up to the lead as Jack is going to try make a move. I'm trying to see if I can follow him. There we go. Looks like Ritson is doing his very best to try and defend. Some great stuff here from the Renault and the McLaren. They are gaining every minute here as Chill Drive just set the fastest lap of the race. And we've got Jack trying to close in. There's a three-way battle for second here, possibly a four-way battle for first. This is going to get very interesting. Now, I think the problem with Trench Gun was the defig, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see as Jack Tyler is doing all he can to try and gain on him, and we've also got the Ferrari of Carmed's also wanted to join in the party as well. So with all these lot on the action, this could prove to be very interesting for these guys as Renault's going to try and make a move on the McLaren. No, he defends again. Ritson in the McLaren tonight is on fire. Bit of contact from the Renault. They are on the gearbox of Ritson. Ritson's already pulling away in the McLaren. Both saying danger, of course. Oh, and Farber went wide. Don't know what happened to him, but he's in fourth place at the moment. He was in second, now he's in fourth, which means Ritson in second. Jack was going to get the move. This is not the best of cameras to be. I really do hope they get us off this camera move soon. Yes, they do. Thank goodness for that. As the Renault almost got the move done on the McLaren. And Farber is definitely seems to be struggling in these conditions. As Carmed is going to see if he can try and make a move, and he does. As you can see right behind him. It is all to play for here with these 6 laps as Farber, I think, got the position back. As far as I'm aware. So that is brilliant stuff by the looks of things. We've got a lot of people in the chat. Hello, how are you doing? Got Jacko, my man. We got Corey and we got Dan Clark, Nizmax. TMB, the judge as well. Bill, anyone else that's watching the stream, how are you all doing? And we still got the battle here to emerge as well. I think let's jump all the way, but oh wait a minute. I was going to say let's jump way to P7, but the battle for P2 is shaping up really fast. Now I'd just like to give a massive shout out to Michael Davis on his birthday. He was first ILR1 champion. So massive happy birthday to him today. Still racing in ILR to this day. And we are privileged still to have him here. Racing in the leagues in its 4th season on the PS4. So that is good. As all we got Faber 2 tenths behind. It's 2 tenths behind as we got the Red Bull and the Haas fighting for position here. Let's see if we can get to Faber. And we also got the Ferrari catching up as well. So we've got those two battling. And we've also got Mr. Sky and Jay Carty battling as well. So 2 battles on the mix. Wait a second. We just seen the battle up front with Faber and Carmez. Let's go on board with them. As Carmez is doing all he can to make sure position is his, but looks like he had to concede the position, unfortunately. Oh, bit of contact again, and he's spun in a wall. He's off the track. Faber, who started I think P2, is now dropping his way down the field. And it's now down into P14. I do see the Toro Rosso, one of the Toro Rossos struggling as well. I think that is, let me just check. I think it was Y-Racer, I believe, that was struggling. Or it might have been the other Toro Rosso. To be honest, I am not entirely sure about that. But we shall see. We shall see. And we're already on lap 8 of this long Grand Prix with these types of conditions. Now, what I'm going to do very quickly, actually no, I'm not going to do very quickly, I'm very thirsty and need a drink, but I don't want to interrupt any battles going on, as we've got, I think we've got some battles all way up the field as well, as far as Mr. Sky, and we also got a Force India battling as well, but this is the battle we want to see at the moment. Mr. Sky trying to defend off the outside. Here we go on lap 8 at the moment. I wonder what strategy can work on a 2-stop. Or 1-stop. Will they be able to take these tyres to a certain level, to a certain degree? We will have to wait and see here. As Carmez is all over the back. Actually, no, let's follow the Force India, actually. Let's see if we can go through the Force India. Wait, no. There we go. Oh, no, the Force India's got the red glitch. No, we don't want to be following him. As I think these guys are starting to notice. Oh, Mr. Stim is out. Mr. Stim is out of this race. I don't know what happened here, but there are a 4-way battle happening right here at the moment between Mr. Sky and Carmez. The Force India is catching up. Cam K, who's got a 4-time position now in this league, replacing Cloudy Balloon. So well done to him. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the stream, but well done to him for getting the 4-time position. As Carmez is going to try and do his best to defend on Mr. Sky. Looks like he can't. Cam K is going to try and see if he can make a move off Carl. But there isn't any space. Hold on a second. I think I've unplugged this bad boy. There, you couldn't hear anything for a minute there. I'm sorry, it's the hat I think I just saw of Jay Carty. Overtaken by the Force India. There we go, I think Mr. Sky's up into 4th now, which is brilliant for him. To be honest, we can't lose track of this battle. It is absolutely crazy at the moment going into this. They are fighting head to toe. But when will the leading guys start to pit? We'll have to wait and see, as Carl Mays is going to see if he can try and make a move on Mr. Sky. But don't forget, Cam K is also nipping at his heels as well. This should be absolutely crazy. As the Force India's going to try and make a move on Carl Mays. Can he do it? No, he can't. Oh, they're side by side at the moment. Who is going to make the move stick? Who is going to get the slipstream they need to take, what, 5th place? Got a few people in the pits. Kingdom's in the pits. Nicolo is in the pits. And also Y-Racer is in the pits as well. This could prove to be interesting. Now, luckily, I think, definitely help me hydrate. For me today. There we go. Let's see how Carl Mays is behind Cam K. He's a bit too further back at the moment. What is happening between Cam K? Oh, I hate this rev glitch. I don't think I followed him out of the pit, so I don't know why it's giving me that rev glitch for him. But not entirely sure. But I think we got a few drivers starting to realise that the tyres don't go on for very long, so maybe this could be a 2-stopper. We shall see. As Jack's pitted, Mr. Sky is pitted, Robo's pitted. Quite a lot of people have pitted. The top 6 on our screen haven't pitted yet, so that's Ritson, Cam K, Carl Mays in the Ferrari. He's under pressure with Jay Carty now. Could this be the moment where they'll be like, right, I won't be pitting? But the thing is, with this game, they don't share the same pit box. That is the most crucialist element of this. As we're on lap 11 already, it is all to play for here. Jay Carty has lost a bit of time. Not much battles going, I think, due to the pit stop situation. What's going on at the back? But we've got the Renault trying to close in on the two Toro Rossos. Right here. As Ritson's in the pits. Ritson's in the pits. I'm not going to follow him in the pits because it's a glitch. But and Carmes and J Carty's in the pits as well. The Renault's going to do all he can to see if he can try and make a move. But, oh, he has hit the wall. Where's he gone? He's retired from the session. Oh, he's gone on the track. Or it might be just another Renault. No, it's not another Renault. It's him. He's gone. Yep, he is out. Yellow flag on this sector. What a shame. Where does Mr. Scott Ritson joins in P7 at the moment, but let's just check the stops. There we go. Everyone except Red Bull, Lordy, Gavpig, Rich and Camk have made stops. Chill Drive is currently our net leader in terms of people who have made stops. I have learnt that term already. So, if you're wondering where Evil Dragon is, his game is completely messed up in terms of the spectator cameras. We tried. Oh, Gavpig is out. We did try before, because that's why the stream was a bit delayed, because we were trying to see if we could get Evil Dragon's game working, but unfortunately it messed up, and he had a similar situation to last week, which was not pretty at all. So that's why he can't commentate today, which is a bit of a shame, but he still got me shining pretty. Which I think right, there we go, we're back. And we just caught the Ritson and Mr. Sky battle again. Looks like I think Ritson held on to third place. Fourth place, I mean. So that is good. Rich, I think Chill is definitely in the lead now because I think he overtook Rich by the looks of things. Jacko, don't worry, the stream's back. Elgato decided to play Havocs on me. Congrats out to you guys with 22 people watching the stream, and I think we've got Mr. Sky battling over Ritson. I think he's got him this time. No, Ritson I think has got the switch back. Mr. Sky almost lost it. I'll just check in a minute if any of you guys can see the action. We really hope we can, because otherwise it's like radio ILR, which I don't want to happen. There's there was almost a bit of contact. I'm actually going to check the stream to see if we got it back to normal. Yeah, it looks like we're back to normal, guys. Panic over right here. Got Rich, I think the last person who hasn't pit going into pits, and Red Bull Lordy going into the pits as well. We've got the Force India catching up as well. Let's follow the Force India. No rev glitch for him at the moment. That is good to see. And Red Bull Lordy is on 13th at the moment. Let's catch on board with him. We can't go to the pits at the moment because he is, otherwise he'll give us a glitch. So he's going to go behind this guy. Y-Racer, who's about 3 seconds away at this stage. So, but let's go back to the battle for 4th place, as it were. With the Force India. The Force India today is definitely flying at the moment. He's right on the back of Mr. Sky. He's definitely showing some good pace. I will see if I can put up some fastest laps in a second. I could give that a go, but we shall see. No DRS, of course, just a slipstream as Cam's going to see if he could try and make a move on the inside. He almost did it. Looks like he had to concede though, as Mr. Sky knew where to defend. Another battle also we've got on track is battle for the points. Nicolo and Roberto Mancini. Don't forget Roberto won the first race. Oh, very, very tight going into the penultimate corner. Has Nicolo got this, or is Roberto not giving up? Looks like Roberto is not giving up once and for all here. Which is, to be honest, unbelievable scenes to watch here. As them two start to catch up ever so slightly. Some interesting battles happening here, and to be honest, I like it. It's fantastic to watch these guys as all can the McLaren get the move done on Nicolo. No, he can't. Yo, actually, yes, you can at this rate, but the Ferrari almost made the switch back happen. But unfortunately, it didn't work out, which was an absolute shame. An absolute shame right now, as yellow flag in sector 2. I don't know what has happened in terms of that, but we shall find out in a second for you. Nicolo's out! Nicolo is out. Let me just watch the stream back. I didn't see that due to this bloody camera view. Excuse me a second. Let me just get the stream back for you. Let me just see what happens. It will give me a close idea. It hasn't shown up yet, I don't think. Wait a second. No, we didn't see it because of the camera view. So yeah, Nicolo's out, unfortunately. What's going to happen to this guy? Let me just check if I got him. Yes, I have. What's going to happen to this guy now, Red Bull Lordy? He is last of the finishers at the moment. But he is looking not to give up. He's about 3 seconds behind the catching Toro Rosso group. Now, there's not much battles happening with Red Bull Lordy. I can't really follow him for all the race. It's not all about him. When I see a battle, I've got to pounce it, basically. So that is the rules. Well, not the rules, but I obviously do a stream and want to make it exciting. Let's see how the Toro Rosso battle is happening at the moment. The Toro Rosso sandwich at the moment. I think Ryan Berry is definitely stuck on it at the moment, as we've got Robo G trying to see if he can gain some speed, but not enough speed to gain at the moment. Oh, Red Bull Lordy's closing up. Could Robo Jeep be struggling? We shall see as Red Bull Lordy is closing in right now. That is good, as he's roughly about 1.3 seconds separating now, which is, I think, pretty decent stuff, I got to admit. And he's now 8 tenths. He is showing the pace right now, this guy, as he's trying to go. He wants to try and see if he can gain as much points as he can for this race. It doesn't look like the conditions are going to get any better anytime soon. Oh, a bit of a lock-up from Lordy. He did lose a battle to time, but right now, let's see what is happening with the Force India again, because the midfield battle is proving to be interesting. Oh, they're ever so close at the moment. As the McLaren and Ritson tries to defend the defending king, as I should say. Going through the penultimate corner. Oh, that was very tight corner there between these two. Luckily, there was no damage between the pair of them, which is very brilliant to see. Mega proud of them. Racing to their full potential. As Kingdom Martin, I think, is going for his second pit stop. So I think it probably will be a 2-stop race. We shall see. It depends how long they could get these tyres towards the end of the race. As Cam K is definitely closing up to Ritson and Mr. Sky at the moment. Looks like, I think, Red Bull already made the move on Robo Jeep. Sorry we didn't see that. But anyway, if you just join me, hello, you're tuning to the ILR4 stream, round number 3 here in China for the PS4. And we have seen already battle after battle after battle, and to be honest, it is absolutely fantastic to see them fighting for position. It is brilliant. And if you are liking the ILR content that you are seeing, don't forget to press subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when to see a video next, or a stream, as it were. Ritson's going to do all he can to... Oh, our race leader's in the pits. Our race leader, everybody, is in the pits. No, I'm going to get that glitch. Oh, I'm just going to try and see if I can get to Jack. I think Jack has passed him, but I think Jack will need to make another stop, I think, by the looks of things. Yes, he will. So we shall see about that. We shall possibly see what happens here with these guys, as Carl Chill Driver's now in 7th, but will any of the guys pit around him? We shall see. Coming up, Ryan Berry is also in the pits as well. How is Mr. Sky doing? He's 1.2 separating between him and Jack, but Ritson is not that far behind him either. And we got the Force India and the Ferrari on at the same camera shot. This is absolutely insane racing from these guys. All showing what they're made of here. The crowd are cheering. They're going wild in the grid stand. As oh, we got a few more people going to the pits right now. Jack Tyler, Mr. Sky, Ritson, think the only one not going into the pits is Camco at the moment. He's got to be careful because he'll have to pit soon, because otherwise, after seeing a few races in the rain in F1 2018, I have seen a few guys have a puncture due to them not managing their intermediate tyres so well. So, I'm really hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed it doesn't happen to Cam K. But, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. We should be fine. We are keeping our fingers crossed for that. The Chill Drive is 14 seconds behind his teammate. Chill Drive is now in second, so for me, in my opinion, I think it'll be up to the two Force Indias to clinch the win. Chill Drive is in the net lead. By the looks of things, to the people who made 2 stops. Red Bull Lordy, Rich, Huberto, Cam K. They'll need to make stops within the next couple of laps, because otherwise they could struggle a bit for grip. And this will, to be honest, this won't be the idealist of situations, to be honest. But hey ho. So we've got 7 laps to go. It's all to play for here. Chill Drive just set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:46. Mr. Sky got a 3-second time penalty. Huberto's going in the pits. Cam K is staying out now. Now that is interesting. How did that happen? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know with that one. But hey ho, as already we are starting to see the cream of the creme, as it were, at the moment here. But you'll never know, as we are going towards the normal stages of this race. Anything can happen. As Wheel to Wheel is still in the chat at the moment. A lot of people are rooting for Red Bull Lordy, who is doing quite well, but he still hasn't pitted. So to be honest, I don't know where he would drop at this stage. Let's see what other battles we've got midway through the field. We've got the Red Bull of Mr. Sky and Jack Tyler. Jack Tyler is going to do his absolute best to try and defend here. He does well to defend in this track, to be fair. So that is absolutely fantastic to see. Those guys showing their mettle around this glorious circuit. Let's see where Mr. Sky is. Mr. Sky is closing in like a car bonnet at this moment in time. To be honest, in my opinion, this can go anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. To be honest, I don't know exactly who's going to win. It is anybody's game. We will find out what happens pretty soon. But hope is not lost between these guys. It is shaping up to be absolutely absolutely intense for these guys. They are doing well to try and make sure they keep to their minimum, their optimum as it were. As Mr. Sky is losing a bit of time over it. Ritson is about 2.9 seconds behind. Sorry, it happened again. It happened again with the mic. There we go. I think I've got the mic working again. Thank goodness. As Mr. Sky's going to try and close in. Oh! To be honest, this is the closest battle that we're seeing on track at the moment. Not much battles going apart from that. But you never know. You will never know as they're both trying to squeeze. To be honest, I love this helicopter shot. It is absolutely wonderful in this game. Hope you can still hear me okay in the stream. Hello, if you're still joining us. I am super impressed with how Cam K is managing his tyres. Is he going to try and make it to the end of the race on them? That would be absolutely insane if he does that. Absolutely insane. It's starting to dry up, but it's still raining. So to be honest, anything can happen, and I was just about to sing a line for one of the songs from Ellie Goulding, but we are not going to get anywhere with that. Not going to get anywhere. So I think Cam K has decided enough's enough. He's gone into the pits as he's dropped down to 5th, right behind Ritson. So this battle, we can have another train battle going here. Oh my word. This can shape up to be one of the most intense battles of this race so far. Holy macaroni, as it were. I don't know why I just said holy macaroni on the stream, but I was M4. Let me just follow the back of this train battle, but it's basically a battle for P2 at the moment. This is more interesting. Ritz is going to try and defend off the Force India. Mr. Sky is going to try and defend off the McLaren. Ritz is on an attacking / defending spree. He's definitely on a lot more pressure than anybody else in this race. And he's doing ever so well to try and catch up to the guys as much as possible. That is good. A big stretch for me, and Roberto has left the session, so Roberto unfortunately has disconnected. But we got the McLaren and the Force India trying to defend. They are side by side. Can the Force India get on Ritson? Going to turn 2. It can be possible here, this tight corner. Well, yeah, it's actually turn 3, as I like to call it. Looks like Cam K had to stay where he is at the moment, but it's all to play for here in his final couple of laps. It is great to watch them those guys battling and battling and battling. It is anyone's game. And I think we got Ritson trying to make the move, sorry, on Mr. Sky as well. He's on with the back of him. The thing is about this game, I can't really see what's going on behind Ritson unless I go on board with Camke. That's the only thing I could do, so looks like everybody that stopped at these two apart from Rich. As all the Force India's going to try and make another move, almost a lock up there from the Force India, going towards the penultimate corner. It is a heart-wrenching moment for everybody involved. There's a yellow flag, so this will probably put people from overtaking, but it's not letting the Force India stop matters as 2 more laps, well, 3 more laps to go, including this one. And looks like Camke got the move on Ritson. Nicely done. Now his next target on the Force India is Mr. Sky. That's his next job at the moment. But that's allowing Chill Drive at the front to pull away ever so slightly though. Not by a lot, ever so slightly. To be honest, I am struggling to stay awake here at the moment because I've only had a few hours sleep this morning due to the fact that I was on the sleeper train after me attending F1 eSports last night. To be honest, for those of you that are wondering how I felt about last night, it was an absolute surreal experience to be involved in it. It was absolutely fantastic. So much fun. Had a very good day yesterday. It was a privilege, it was an honour to be a part of it, and I am looking forward to the next one. But anyway, going with this battle with the Force India, can he be 2 for 2? Going through here, I think it'll probably, yes he did, he almost made the move on Jack. That would have been a very good move. But unfortunately that didn't stick. Which is a shame, really, to be honest, as we got 2 more laps. Anything can happen here. I'm sorry that we're just concentrating on this battle, but I think that's the only battle at the moment that is happening on track, and we want to make sure we keep this as entertaining as possible. Which we are, hopefully, anyways. Farber's in the pits. I don't know what's happened to him. Possibly damage. There will be no interviews tonight because, to be honest, I am tired. And I think after this race, I will need some sleep. But boy, this race is shaping up to be something. Looks like Camke got the move on Mr. Sky as well. Now he's on Jack. Can he make the move on Jack? I think Chill Drive, knowing that Camke is his teammate, will probably do his best to possibly try and hold Jack up. To see if he could give Camke a toe. Oh my word. Battle for the lead. And battle for third as well. But Mr. Sky's not having enough of that. Oh. Jack and Chill went wide. That's put Jack in the lead of this Grand Prix. Now it's like a 5-way battle for the lead. Never seen a 5-way battle for the lead before happen on the last lap. Insane. 2 Force Indias. Camke's losing a bit of position. Mr. Sky's gaining. Chill Drive's lost position, but maybe he can get 1 more position on the final lap. We shall see. The final lap of this race, and it's far, definitely far from over. It's been seen some great intermediate conditions. It just played havoc with everyone. I was right about the 2-star. Oh! Chill's out. I don't know what happened with Chill. If any of you guys saw what happened in the stream, let me know. I don't know what happened with Chill there. But Cam K is now up into second. Yes, he is definitely up into second now as the Red Bull and the Ritson have been forced wide again. But yeah, if you have seen what happened in the stream, let me know. Because I didn't really see what was going on between these two. Probably it was due to the camera angle. Yeah, it was probably. Because I think Chill Guy Drive did fall down the order of the leading bunch. That's probably why. Our race leader then, Jack Tyler. He is not giving up. He wants this race win so bad. But we've got Cam K. No DRS. It's just a slipstream here. It's about 1/10 separating them. Last lap battle for the win. 2 more corners to go. Ooh, almost banging wheels at the moment. Cam K has got one final chance to make this move stick. Oh, Chill Drive got a puncher. That was why. But anyway, could this be... Oh, unfortunately, wasn't it? Oh, Jack. Jack got penalties. I completely forgot about that. So that means Cam K has won. Cam K, with his first race as a full-time driver in the Force India, has won. So even though Chill Drive was retired, we still had another Force India win. Well done to this Force India. So I'm just going to see what is happening for other field. Farburst crossing the line in 9th. Red Bull Lordy definitely staying out of trouble here today. And comes across the line and takes the last remaining point. That is brilliant work from him. And we've got Race in 11th. Roberto in 12th. Whoa, what happened there? Ryan Berry in 13th. And Robo Jeep being your last finisher. So, well done to them. Don't forget, these race orders can change. Because there may be some stewards' inquiries, but we shall have to wait and see. So, well done to our race winner, Cam K. Absolutely brilliant stat strategy calls. And it definitely worked for him, as we are about to get podium celebrations here for these drivers. Well done. Massive work from all of them. They've worked their hardest. So we got a American in first, a British in second, and a British person in third. So a British 2-3, an American 1. So let me get the results then. Here we go. So let's wait until we get the results. As let's just wait and see. As we got Cam K. There's 1. Jack and Mr. Sky got 3 second penalties each. That's probably what cost Cam the win. Whitson in second. Jack Tyler in third. Mr. Sky in fourth. Jay Carty in fifth. Carmeds in 6th. Rich in 7th. Kingdom Martin in 8th, Farber in 9th, Red Bull Lordy rounding up the top 10 with Y Racer in 11th, Roberto Mancini in 12th, Robo Jeep in 13th, Ryan Berry in 14th, and Ryan Berry was our last finisher. Our non-finishers are Chill Drive, Nicolo, Gab Pig, and Trench Gun, and Mr. Stim, due to those desyncs here. So that is it for me today. We hope you guys enjoyed watching the ILR4 stream. Don't forget to check out the Xbox tiers tomorrow at 7:30 for some more ILR action. Unfortunately, I'm not commentating tomorrow because I'm travelling. But Jack will be commentating ILR3, my co-commentator, so he'll be solo commenting that. So make sure you check all the free tiers. More information about where they will be on Twitter. I think they'll all be on Twitch tomorrow, I think. So, yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you for the ILR4, at least. We will see you next week. Good night.